In a dense forest where sunlight barely touched the ground, a tiny frog named Fred lived by a tranquil pond. Fred was known for his vibrant green skin and his remarkable agility, hopping between lily pads with ease. He loved his peaceful life, filled with gentle croaks and the rustling of leaves. One humid afternoon, while basking on his favorite lily pad, Fred noticed an unusual shimmer in the grass. Curious, he hopped closer to investigate. There, hidden among the foliage, lay a sleek and mysterious snake named Slither. Slither had scales that glistened like polished emeralds, and his eyes were as sharp as daggers. Fred, though wary of snakes, was also intrigued. "Hello," he croaked cautiously. "I don't think I've seen you around here before." Slither lifted his head, his tongue flickering in and out. "Greetings, little frog. I am Slither. I come from a faraway part of the forest." Fred tilted his head, curiosity getting the better of him. "What brings you to our pond?" "I seek a place where I can rest and perhaps find some food," Slither replied smoothly. "This pond seems ideal." Fred's mind raced. He knew that snakes often preyed on frogs, but there was something different about Slither. He decided to give him a chance. "As long as you don't harm anyone, you're welcome to stay." Days turned into weeks, and Fred and Slither developed an unlikely friendship. Fred taught Slither about the best spots to bask in the sun and where to find the juiciest insects. In return, Slither shared tales of his adventures from the far reaches of the forest, captivating Fred with stories of towering trees and shimmering rivers. One day, a fierce storm struck the forest. The winds howled, and the rain came down in torrents, causing the pond to overflow. Fred struggled to find a safe place, hopping frantically as the water levels rose. In his panic, he slipped and fell into the rushing water. Just as Fred thought he was lost, Slither appeared. Using his long, flexible body, he created a bridge from the pond to a dry patch of land. "Quick, Fred, climb onto my back," he hissed. Without hesitation, Fred leapt onto Slither, holding on tightly as the snake navigated the turbulent water. With great effort, Slither brought Fred to safety. Exhausted but relieved, Fred thanked his friend. "You saved my life, Slither. I will never forget this." From that day on, the friendship between Fred and Slither grew even stronger. They became known throughout the forest as an inseparable duo, a frog and a snake who defied the natural order to protect and support each other. Their story became a legend, reminding all the creatures of the forest that even the most unlikely friendships could thrive, and that kindness and bravery could bridge any divide.